Hey, it's Sol with another video brought to you by Drunk Bear. Drunk Bear's swim supplies. They're sold out of a trunk by a guy named Drunk Bear. Today, I'm gonna walk and talk you through how to get this demonic goat pet thing. That's all the intro we need other than to give a huge thanks to the Discord's Secret Finder community. They as a community take all the credit for finding everything out. I'm just here trying to help with a few more visuals in case what's already available just doesn't happen to be enough. But let's get started. First off, there are a number of items and tools that will prove to be very handy for you. A water strider or the ability to just be mounted while on water is pretty much essential. Anything that provides a swim speed increase will be almost essential as well. Underwater breathing, not so much, but usually that comes with whatever potion or skill that gives you that additional swim speed anyway. A goblin glider or some sort of slow fall is also strongly recommended. It's probably a good idea to have a complete version of Una. She's a special non-combat pet that you get during Legion. She's needed because at the very end of this hidden secret, you're going to pet battle this goat. Which means, I guess I should say you should have a decent pet battle team ready as well. You don't need anything special, you just gotta wear him down once and then you're good. However, without Una, this fight will quite literally be impossible to do. I've been seeing reports that you don't need to have Una yourself in order to weaken this goat. However, I'm also seeing reports that the goat is bugged. So I happened to do the entire Una sequence myself. By the time I finished, the goat was sufficiently weakened. So I don't know, you can consider Una an optional thing, but it is a lot of fun to do, so I recommend doing it at some point, and well, now's a good time. So let's get started. Kicking off this entire sequence starts in Nazmir. Travel to this location here on the map in order to access a bridge. This bridge will take you to the top of that center structure. On the northern part of the structure, you'll see a small ledge just below you, with a note ready to be picked up. Try jumping from this location or do what I did and use a goblin glider to get across and pick up the note. Head back to Dalaran and go to the southwestern part of the broken shore. Go to this table here and look for the tiny pebble on the table. That's the kind of item that you're going to be looking for during this entire sequence. I happen to be lucky and the NPC that's sleeping over there didn't happen to be getting in the way of me getting this pebble. You might need to finagle with the NPC just a little bit to get him out of the way and then you can get the pebble. Go to Baa'l, preferably from the water. When you walk through the net here, you'll find yourself in a hidden cave. Make your way to this location and there's the pebble. The third pebble is a kind of pain in the butt to get to. First travel to the location right in front of the Atal Dazar dungeon, but instead of going in through the instance, you're going to turn right, up the ramp, and enter the outdoor version of the instance. You're going to do a little bit of platforming here. There are multiple ways and multiple videos that show this, and I'm going to show pretty much the same way, but you need to make your way around the instance and to this location here. There's a hidden path that'll take you behind the instance, and you want to keep going all the way to the point where you can't go anymore. From here you can pop your glider, or slow fall, or bubble, but make your way to the bottom. There's another hidden cave there, and you just need to go in and pick up the next pebble. For this fourth pebble you're going to Drustvar. Move towards Aram Strand from the west, but don't go into the town, you're just going to be taking a path towards the waterfall on the side. Drop down the waterfall to go into a hidden cave. Inside you'll see a statue-like thing. Just walk up to it, click on one of the eyes, which happens to be the pebble, and move on. For this next pebble, from the flight point, you're going to climb up this ledge and around to this tree over here. This tree is masking a cave that you need to go inside, but be very careful. There's an NPC there that, if it aggroes you, you're probably going to die. The pebble is close to its aggro radius, so be very careful and then get the heck out. For this next pebble, you're going to the solitary island over here. On this island, there are a number of entrances into a cave. Inside the cave, you're looking for this particular wagon, and that's where you'll find the next pebble. This next one's a big pain in the butt because of the fatigue damage that you're going to take. You're going to be going towards these coordinates, and underwater you're going to find a ship. In the back of the ship is a design. On the design are a number of little pebbles, and one of them is the pebble that you need. By the time you get it, you're going to be pretty close to death with no hope of getting back, so you're just going to have to deal with the res sickness. Now return to Baa'l. You're going to the west side of town where you're not going to find players, but you will find plenty of NPCs. There's a bit of relief because you need to navigate through a maze and you'll be able to avoid most of the mobs. Be careful of how fast you get here because you might still have res sickness. Anyway, you're going to go down this partially obscured stairway where you will find a number of mobs that you have to defeat. Once they're gone, go to this location here and pick up the next pebble. Now go to northwestern Drustvar. There's a flight point that's pretty close by. Head over to the lighthouse, and go up this path here. It'll take you to a cave. Go inside the cave and then turn around. It's a little bit hard to see, but the pebble is right there. Ta-da! For this next pebble, you're going to make your way up and into this somewhat hidden cave here behind these trees. If you have something like an invisibility potion, sweet. You can run into this location here, get the pebble, and get out. Or you can be like me, run in, die, come back, get the pebble right after you pop, and try to make your great escape. Maybe you'll succeed, maybe you won't. But now that you got it, we can move on. This next pebble takes you to the eastern part of Tiragard Sound. You'll be going down a waterfall, and one of the ledges will actually be a cave entrance. Go inside the cave and towards the back, you need to kind of angle yourself in this way in order to click on the pebble. Don't forget to click it, and then move on. This next one is just on the very tip of the western part of Baa'l. Look for this mossy kind of thing over here. You'll be able to move right through it and into a cave entrance. You're going to have to once again angle your camera a little bit funny in order to see this pebble, but it's right over there. Go ahead and click it, and now we're on to the final pebble. This one's going to be a pain because I myself did not use add-ons like TomTom in order to find this. But just like everything else, here's the coordinates just in case. From northern Nazmir, you need to move towards these coordinates here. You definitely need to be on a water strider for this one. Keep moving at full speed. Your fatigue meter is going to bottom out and then suddenly come right back. Like I said, this one was a little bit hard to find without TomTom, so I would advise you to just look for this kind of rocky formation. It's going to be a little bit more north of your location. Once you see it, swim towards it and into that cave entrance. Keep in mind that you're going to lose fatigue while you're doing this too. Your best bet is to move into the cave a little bit so that way your fatigue meter goes away, then turn around towards the entrance. The pebble is right there. Click that thing and get the heck out. Your final destination is over in Frostfire Ridge. You're going to the middle of a volcano. And you'll know you're in the right place because you're going to probably see a bunch of players, as well as that goat. From here, deploy Una. Una will make the goat weaker, or otherwise able to be killed at all. Once you defeat the goat in a pet battle, you'll get Baa'l's Dark Sign. And you're done. Make sure to use it. Summon the goat, and gloat. Get it? Goat? Gloat? Anyway, that's it. If you have any questions, leave it in a comment below. Otherwise, like this video if it was helpful, share it with others so you can help them out too, follow me on social media, and subscribe for more of this and all things Warcraft. I'll see you next time. Until then, stay safe, stay happy, and stay breezy.